I went to Canada as a German, and people told me, oh, it'll be great, eh? It'll be beautiful. Nobody told me that this is what Canada looks like in April. April! I went to Winnipeg. They have some nice butt plugs. It's a big ice butt plug. But what the hell, dude? And Canadians are so Canadian. It's crazy. At the green room of the comedy club, they played hockey non-stop. Everywhere I looked, there was hockey players, and hockey was triggering. It is the most violent sport I've seen in my life. I mean, I had to put on something more chill, like a World War II documentary. It's almost as triggering as seeing a Canada goose. The most aggressive, fearsome animal of all time, okay? Trump says there's an immigration problem, and I agree.
They are being released by the tens of thousands.
America is for American geese. And then Montreal was a beautiful city, a little too French for my taste. There was cigarette butts everywhere. And they have a very problematic colonizer statue in the middle of the city. So you're saying that this statue is basically like, this is how we dominated them?
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's really bad, but look at what we Germans could never pull that off. And everybody in Canada is so nice. Even the immigration was so smooth compared to America. Nobody tried to deport me. I think the guy was flirting with me low-key. I mean, even the police were smiling. Look at them, they're kind of hot. But your country's way too fucking cold. And the tram in Toronto is very inefficient. It kind of pissed me off. We almost missed our shows because of the inefficiency of the train. Trains run a bit more smoothly in Germany. Well, yeah. Even though it was cold as fuck, I will say that Canada is one of my favorite places to perform. We did 15 sold-out shows in 5 days. It was absolutely insane. I love Canada. I love you, Canadian fucks, eh? But I'm gonna have to come back in the summer next time. Thanks for your attention to this matter. Shabbat shalom.
As a Brit living in Canada, this always catches me off guard. Let me show you. And that is baskets, like flowers. So in England, we would have flowers like this, but they just would not be as impressive, even on the side of the road. You know, just look how they go to town with it. Is this just an Ontario thing? Or is this in the whole of Canada, where you guys will have flowers and things in all of the town centre? Please let me know, guys. And as always, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.
What do you mean we are going to Banff and Canmore? I'm super excited. So this is my first time here, and I'm a Floridian, so I'm showing you guys everything through my lens. And everyone kept saying you got to see the drive there. So we're gonna check it out and see what it do. All right, let's get it, let's go. You're not lying about the views to get to Banff, because you guys, look at that. And just like that, we made it to Banff. And you guys, look at this view of Lake Louise. Wow. Alberta, please adopt me, please. I love it here. This is one of the best creations. Mother Nature, you always do your big one, okay? Wow. Insane, this is insane. Truly breathtaking. I'm home. This is home.
We have another edition of how it feels to be black visiting a predominantly white area. So I recently went to Banff, Alberta, Canada, guys. One of the most beautiful places that I've ever been to in my entire life. Like, this place didn't even feel real when I was there. Like, just being able to canoe in Lake Louise in this turquoise water. Like, do y'all see how blue? Like, I've never seen nothing like this. I was eating a Nutri-Grain bar at Lake Moraine. This greenish, bluish, emerald lake. I've never seen nothing like this in my life, guys. Banff, Alberta, Canada definitely took over as one of my favorite places that I've ever been to. Now, as far as how it feels to be African American there, black there, I honestly did not feel out of place, but no exaggeration. I was there for about 4 to 5 days, and I may have saw a total of like 8 to 10 black people there, and more than likely those guys were probably Canadian too. But that's the thing, you got to realize people out there are actually super friendly. I know you hear that all the time, but they genuinely are, bro. They're just like you. Like, these people are there to just appreciate the nature. They're there to hike a few miles and really just share the space with other people. So like I said, I didn't feel out of place one bit. I definitely advise all of my people out there to tap into their nature side. It just does something to you, man. But Banff, Alberta, Canada, you will be seeing me again next year.
I live in Vancouver, but I'm visiting Toronto for the first ever time, and it is completely different. First of all, the downtown here is way better. It's way more lively. It makes you realise how dead Vancouver is. However, Vancouver's a lot prettier of a city. Also noticed, nobody here is wearing Lululemon and like all sports gear, like in Vancouver. And immediately, straight off the bat, been here less than 24 hours. The people are friendlier here. There is socially awkward, like in Vancouver. It reminds me of New York, which makes sense, I guess, because they're so close. It is also bloody hot as hell. It's like 30 degrees and it's May, which I was not expecting. I've always heard from loads of Irish people that Toronto's a bit of a shithole, but it actually seems really nice, to be honest. So I'm enjoying it so far. Justice for Toronto.
What is something in Vancouver that surprised you?
There's a lot of Asians here, I've noticed. Not a bad thing, no. It's just there's a lot of Asians I noticed, yeah.
What is the best moment of this trip been so far?
Well, the nice weather, definitely. I found Vancouver is probably the nicest city you can say in Canada. I find for all the cities I've been to, it's quite nice this
I love that. Thank you so much.
Yo, can you grab some milk, please?
Yeah, for sure.
What the hell is this?
Get this milk.
In a bag? What's wrong with you people? That's gross. Oh, damn it. I can't afford to see a doctor right now.
Healthcare's free here, bud.
Really? Oh, damn. Where's the doctor? I got a few things I gotta check out while I'm here then. Oh, yo, I almost forgot. I saw this video the other day. I have to show you this.
Say what?
First time in Canada, and as soon as you step outside, you look up and
what the fuck is that?
it's just a moose the size of a small house staring at you. All of a sudden, 3 Canadians appear, and they're like, sorry about him, buddy. He's just a little cranky today. As they ride him off
into the distance.
Let's just go that way. So you walk a bit further and look to your left,
and there's a full-blown hockey game going on in the middle
of the highway. Holy shit, and the cars are apologizing for getting in the way. So you look up at the TV that they brought, and the news is on, and it says that the US might be taking over part of Canada. And they're so nice that the Prime Minister goes, oh, no worries, no worries.
What do you want?
Alberta, Montreal, Toronto, take whatever you want. Holy shit, I might have to live here. So you stop at Tim Hortons for a coffee, and as soon as you walk in, there's just another
Tim Hortons
inside of this one. What? So you grab your coffee and walk out, and in that time,
they installed another Tim Hortons
in front of your car. So you walk over to your car and accidentally knock someone over.
They just broke their arm.
You're like, holy shit,
I'm so sorry. I'm like, oh, no,
that's my bad, buddy. Let me grab you some Timmies.
And have my car keys if you want them to.
Then you look over there. Someone's robbing someone. And he's like, I apologize for this one, buddy, but I need the money. Here's my social security.
And here's a bottle of syrup.
Why are they so fucking nice? Then something catches your attention. So you look behind you, and
there's just a goose staring at you.
And he's just riding a beaver. So you get the fuck out of there.
Canada is one of those countries that can leave first-time visitors wondering if what they're seeing is actually real. From the incredible mountains and turquoise lakes to the beautiful cities and breathtaking roads, there's something about Canada that feels almost unreal. Many tourists arrive with certain expectations, but once they experience the country for themselves, they often find themselves completely surprised. The scenery can look like something straight out of a movie, while the peaceful atmosphere and friendly people make the experience even more memorable. And it's not just the famous tourist attractions. Sometimes it's the small things: a beautiful drive, a quiet town, a stunning view around the next corner, that leave the biggest impression. For many visitors, Canada turns out to be much more than just another destination. It becomes one of those places they remember long after they've gone home. And maybe that's why people jokingly say, Canada isn't a real place, because some of the things you see there simply look too beautiful to be true. Have you ever visited Canada? What surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more reactions and travel stories.
What in the world is a washroom? And what are they washing in there? Oh, it's a restroom. The only thing I wash in there is my hands.
Do you rest in a restroom?
That's a good point. They both don't make much sense.
How do you feel being in Canada?
Oddly enough, American. I don't see much of a difference. Now, we are basically only like 10 feet into Canada. Like, I can literally see America. Like, I can basically spit on it, but don't spit on America.
Don't.
I've seen a lot more horses. Horses and carriages, but I feel like that's just like a tourist thing. Will someone let me know that, please? Are y'all just stuck in the 1800s? Because that was pretty cool. We went on a whole horse ride. Canada is cool. I would like to see more of it because I've only dipped a end of my toe into it.
Toe.
Yeah, like I've sniffed it. It sniffs kind of like horse manure.
Stop. The horses are gone.
But the manure remains. We really got to get out more and branch out in Canada. Just get back to our Canadian roots.
We don't have any Canadian roots. We were born and raised in America.
But I want to start some roots.
Okay, in Canada?
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I don't know either.
So I'm in Canada for the first time. I'm specifically in Victoria right now, which is in British Columbia. And I'm having the biggest culture shock, not just the way like people talk and the fact that like a lot of things are, you know, they have translations in French and stuff like that, but the fact that I know so little about like how everything is run, which makes sense because it's like being from like the US and stuff, but dude. So I landed in Vancouver, took a ferry out to Victoria Island, where Victoria is the capital of the province of BC, British Columbia. I'm so ignorant about it, but it's been fun so far. And apparently it's never really this sunny in Victoria. A lot of people are saying it's not only a treat for us, but it's a treat for the locals. They knew I was coming.
Reasons why I love Canada as an Australian. Part 8. Everybody lines up. No matter where you are, what you're waiting for, people will line up. I've lived in other countries and there's always like railings and stuff like indicating where to line up. Not so much in Canada because everyone will form a line regardless if it's a coffee shop, if it's fast food, no matter, sporting event, no problem. Even the GO train where there's like thousands of people getting off the train, like there'll be room where you could just dart around and like sort of cut in, but no, everyone will go like around the stairs and just be patient. It's so nice to see. It's so civilized, it's so polite, it's so Canadian. Things that surprised me as an Australian in Canada, part 144, the fact how intertwined Canadian sports are with US sports. So in Australia, major sports like AFL and rugby are only done between other Australian teams, like other states. Sometimes even like AFL has like 8 teams in one state. But in Canada, like 2 of the major sports people watch, baseball and basketball, they only have 1 team per sport. And every other team they verse is American. I don't know why there isn't more like Canadian teams or teams that play versus other Canadian provinces. I know hockey's a little bit different. There's a lot more Canadian teams in hockey, but still, the major competitors are all US teams.
This is the weirdest store. I don't get it. It's a tire store.
Guys, Toronto is one of the dirtiest. It doesn't even feel like it's a first world country. Look, look. You don't see this in Ecuador. Look. Do you see this in Ecuador? Look, look, look. This is downtown. This is like the flagship. Yonge and Dundas. This is the flagship of Toronto. And there's literally garbage, crackheads, crazy people, people talking to themselves, fetty heads. Bro, this is a third world country. Like this, I feel like I'm in, bro, coming from Quito, Quito is way more civilized. This is a fucking mess. What is going on, guys?